All right, welcome back to Cricket for Americans. Nick here, and I'm bringing you my stream here for PSL, my first PSL stream in 2022. And this guy just parked at 92 meters. Jeez Louise. Muhammad Harris just went nuts on that six and unloaded on the bowler. Woo! 14 for no loss early on here for Peshawar Zalmi. And we're talking about 7 balls so far, 14 runs. Musa, first ball, he gets welcomed with a 6. What is happening, everyone, here? We are watching Islamabad United versus Peshawar Zalmi. And there's another boundary there from Harris. Wow, 17 runs off 5 balls. Musa's being absolutely disrespected as he gets welcomed into this match. As I come into this match on the 7th ball, and it just gets destroyed after destroyed. The first one was a 92-meter 6 in the second over, and this last one was a seeing eye boundary right out the outstretched arms of the fielder for a boundary. Man, Harris, 17 runs on 5 balls. He's got 17 of the 18 runs. What is happening, everybody? I am me. Where can I watch this from? India. I'm watching on Willow. I'm not sure from where India. They think maybe Sony. Sony 6. Kush, how you doing? Varush, what's up? Oh, is that going to be caught? Nope, no one's there. That was in the air. That was a can of corn, but no fillers around here in the power play. And another boundary for Harris. Wow. 14 runs on 3 balls. Musa's giving up. Back to the drawing board, pal. What's up, Magic Master Tricks? That's all right. We'll get there. What's up, Mirza? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Early in the morning. It's Thursday morning. Getting ready for work. Decided to jump on for a little bit to check this out. The HBL, PSL. And it's just boundary after boundary. 3 boundaries in a row in this over. Let's see what happens to the 4th ball. Oh, a little scoop shot, and that goes over the head. That's another boundary. Oh, he is absolutely abusing him. Someone call the cops right now because this guy is brutalizing Musa. 4 boundaries in a row in this over. He's already gone for 20. 18, excuse me. He's already gone for 18. V-Rush says PSL's been exciting this year. Everyone, thank you so much for joining me so far. We got smaller numbers, but that's okay. We have tried other leagues in the past, and I'm trying a different league today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are not subscribed already. Muhammad Harris. Jeez Louise. Oh, and that ball really folded. There was a good ball from Musa. Bounced pretty high, but not too high. And Harris wanted to try to do something with that, something kind of fancy, and wasn't able to muster anything. So that was the first good ball by Musa there. One more ball left in this over. And this over, 18 runs he's given up so far. 18 runs. Jordan went for 50 runs yesterday in the PSL. I'm telling you, the more Gabe makes fun, the better he gets. For his career, Gabe needs to keep talking trash. Can't believe Ravi Bishnoi went for 4 crore. What a monster. Exactly. Gabe and I have been talking about it ever since we saw him his first season in the IPL. Ravi Bishnoi is absolutely a monster. And he showed it yesterday on the big stage. And he's going to continue to show. He showed it in the IPL for 2 seasons. No one was paying attention, I guess. Oh, and that was kind of a lucky shot. Because that seemed like that. Another boundary. 22 on the over. All from Harris. 1 dot ball, 4 4s, and 1 6. That looked almost like he wasn't trying to do that. You guys can let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong. But it looked like he was trying to get some wood on it, and it just kind of chipped to the right spot. That was an interesting boundary, but man, what a big over here in the power play. 22. They got 8 in the first over, which is pretty decent for a first over. You want to bring your pace. You want to bring your best stuff in the opening over. They got 8. and they followed up that for 22, all by Harris. Wow. Sif Ali is on the other side. Ashraf's on the other side. We got Ben Cutting on this side. Malik on this side. Liam Livingston. Oh, this is an interesting squad here. I didn't know Liam Livingston was playing in the PSL. That's pretty cool. And that ball eats him up. Are they going to try to take two? Just a single. Okay, so they took that quick run after they weren't sure that he was going to be able to not keep them from scoring any runs. Chris Jordan hit for 50 runs in 4 overs. Wow. This is a replay from the second over when they got 22 runs with one guy. What's up, Renell? How are you doing? I was so angry yesterday. We had a blackout. All my work is gone, but hope everything is well and done over on your side. Oh, that is horrible. That is absolutely atrocious. Things are good. I went back to work yesterday for the first time since I had to quarantine. Things were good. It it came with some struggles, but no big deal there. And here's a quick little single run. Not trying to push that out. The fielder's not trying to rush towards it. It's just both sides agree. One run. We're not going to try to mess with anything there. Peshawar 32 on no loss. Early on here in the power play. The Brighto fan of the match. She's got the PSL green on. She's got her phone. She's like, hey, what's up? I'm on TV, baby. Current run rate's almost 14. Oh, watch that run rate. What's up, Varun? What's up, CFA Nation? Exactly. Hey, CFA Nation. Got Daniel Lusso. Got Mr. Miyagi joining me here. And another single run. They're going for singles in this over. Fahim. It's given up 3 singles in a row after getting up 8 in the first. So far, United has not shown any kind of, any kind of anything, really. They're just getting demolished. 33 runs in 15 balls. Wow. Yeah, getting that much for Kishin, they felt really, I guess they felt like they've been developing them all these years, and this is their time to capitalize on it. But he capitalized on it. Nice fielding there. Nice angle. Nice route to that ball to hold it to 2. Okay, they did get 2 quick runs on there, but that was a nice fielding. That looked like it could have been a boundary, but he took a nice parallel route to that ball to stop it. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, I've heard you mention Kabaddi quite a few times. I honestly don't know when I'd find time for it. I have no idea when that would happen. What's up, Ray? Very sentimental. Absolutely. I agree. 2 to go in the over. Oh! Is it going to get there? Oh! That's a 6. I thought that might have dropped right for the boundary. Another 6 there by Harris. Harris has got 38 on 12. 41 on no loss. And he's got 38 of them, for crying out loud. 38 runs on 12 balls. Now, I know people have gotten 50 runs on 10 balls, 15 balls, but still, this is an impressive performance. Yo, Mr. Rogers, where is that loudmouth co-host of yours? He has some dropping off duties with his kids. And so it's going to be a solo stream today. Gabe will be solo streaming tomorrow's India match, as I have got some duties I got to take care of in the morning before work. Nice to see you, Mr. Hahn. Mirza says United is without their top 5 or 6 playing 11 players for today's match. 3 injured, 2 leave. That sucks. And so far, they're feeling it. They are definitely feeling it. A nice little baby push there. Wasn't exactly what he wanted there, but a dot. I guess eventually United's going to get a dot here. They're getting shellacked, and if they're out 5 or 6 of their best players, then that's unfortunate. Fun Clip says, you will enjoy PSL. Well, if it's cricket, then I'll definitely enjoy it, but I appreciate that. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. and Peshawar. They're putting the hurt. After 3 overs on Islamabad, they are putting their hurt on the United. 41 runs in 3 overs. That's still almost a 14 run rate. Jeez. No, we need him to stay out of jail, my friend. Man's got 5 kids. He's got some responsibilities. Zizai is also destructive. Man. Wakas Maksud is in there replacing Musa. This is his first over. They're not going to bring Musa back out for his second over. Not anytime soon after he got brutalized. He's still trying to recover. He's still trying to figure out what happened. Here's the Zai right here. Wide. Oh, that's a bad wide. Good catch there by the wicketkeeper. Man, that was a really bad wide there. I can't believe that last one went for a 6. It just didn't seem, or sorry, the first 6 he had, it didn't seem like it had enough angle to it. Launch angle, if you will. I'm sure he will, Han Solo. I'm sure he will. I think Livingston had a chance a few matches last year in the IPL and wasn't able to do too much. He might have had one good performance, but he was really impressive in the 100, and he was really good in the BBL. What's up, Ozjohn? Harris is the kid I've been excited about for 6 months. So happy to see him bat like this. Yeah, he is absolutely destroying United right now. Absolutely destroying him. 38 runs on 12 balls. Yeah, it seems that way, Magic Master Tricks, that he only hits in England. Oh, full toss, almost at his legs, gets the bat on it. I love how the wicketkeeper is calling for the appeal when the close. When the ball comes off of his bat, he's calling for the appeal. But that had a nice little what was that? In air swing. What is that when it's in the air? Seam? That came right at his legs. It kind of fooled him, but he got enough bat on it. Oh, nice. This is a replay from a previous game. He couldn't do the catch and ball. He recovers and throws the run out. Was that Moeen Ali running? Zai goes right to the guy's legs. Fielders are struggling here. They seem a little nervous. He was able to stop it, but still not able to prevent the run. Han Solo says, Nick, I don't think I have heard your thoughts on Anderson and Broad being dropped from the West England test tour of the West Indies. So they're not playing at all. Not just the first match. They're just not playing at all. That's interesting. That is interesting. What is this booth? What is this booth? This is crazy. Whole lot of color. Whole lot of artistry. I've never seen a booth like that before. Swings in the air, seams off the pitch. Appreciate that. I thought it was the other way around. I think that's ridiculous, Han. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand it. They treat them. Oh, it gets past almost everybody. The fielder there at cover, deep cover, was able to stop it. Kind of deep cover. But it got past everyone else before it got there. They got 2 off that. Wakas is doing much better this over than the previous predecessors, 47. But he's only given up 5, counting the extras there. He's got 2 different shoes. He's got 2 different shoes on. Oh, keep swinging. You might give him a cold. But yeah, I think it's ridiculous. I think it makes no sense. They try to preserve them as much as possible, and I just don't know how break after break after break is going to help you be in your best footing. I'm curious how they feel about it. If this is what they wanted to break, or if they're ticked off about it. Harris's batting is out of control. Absolutely. Oh! Another 6, baby! Put it on the board. Go get my ball. There's 6 runs right there. 46. If Harris gets a boundary on his next ball, we're talking about a 50 and 17 balls. Take that. Wow, Muhammad Harris is impressive me today. Wow, look at that. Is that like a practice pitch? Right next to him. 53 after 4 overs. 53. This is insane. No wickets. 53 for Peshawar Zalmi after 4 overs. United is getting brutalized. Absolutely brutalized. DeLonga. I think I've seen this guy before in a previous league. Zazai's at strike. New over. Rotate the batters. This guy's got himself a serious mustache. He's got the grease in the hair. 75 meters on that last ball. Oh, and I like that shot there from Zazai. He just kind of shortcut that, if you want to. I'm not sure what that shot is called, but he just boom. He's kind of chopped it like you're chopping a piece of firewood right there. Got himself a nice 4. It ricocheted off it quite nicely, and no one was going to get to it. Yeah, that was really close up to the knob of the bat, to the handle, and right outstretched the arms of the fielder. DeLonge gets welcomed with that. And that wasn't Harris to get his boundary on, or to get his 50 on the last ball, because that was Zazai. Zazai is closer to 100 strike right here. Oh, yeah. Wakes me up, Mr. Magic Master Tricks. Zazai gets in there for a single. I don't think they went for 2 on that one, so Harris should be on strike. Let's see if he can get to 50 on 17 balls. It's interesting how they had the 4 different bowling angle shots here. You got Zazam way more outstretched from that 90-degree angle there. That should be a wide. Another wide here. Is this match available on YouTube? I don't think it is, Minitium. Great question. I don't think so. DeLonghi played for the Trent Rockets. That's how I know the name. Thank you very much. Darren Sammy made me a Zalmi fan. Muhammad Harris is making me a Zalmi fan. Where is the dislike button? Okay. Thanks, JD. Appreciate that. Appreciate leaving that nice positive comment. It's right next to the like button. Oh, that should be a wide. Nope. Thought that went behind him. Yeah, I'm watching it on Willow. I'm sure it's obviously available in different places everywhere else. If you're just tuning in right now, this has got some high-scoring action in this early contest here in the power play. 59 runs in only the 5th over. It's not even done yet. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's a boundary right there. There's a boundary. Awesome. Well, Jay Deep, I'm not really going to talk to you right now because you just came on here to disrespect a league that's trying to do their best right now. So that's up to you. You can go somewhere else if you want. But just so you know, in case you're not sure, you dislike a channel or a video, you're not disliking a country. Goofball. You can leave, my friend. What an innings. This is crazy. I'm not going to be able to be here for the entire match. Be the best. Yes, and I'm so distracted by this goofball right here. He gets his half century on the 17th ball, I believe. 18th ball. 50 on 18. 50 on 18. Harris is crushing it. Yeah, because the ball before that boundary was one I thought might have been a wide, but kind of ate him up for a dot. 50 runs for Harris. Wow. Now, you're the opposition. You're down 5 or 6 players. You have one of their opening batsmen get 50 on 18 balls and no wickets. You've dug yourself in some kind of a hole right here. Some kind of a serious hole. And you've got to find some way to get yourself out. DeLonghi's just trying to survive to get up 11 right here. And, I mean, law of averages, he hasn't done the worst. Hasn't done great, but hasn't done the worst of the guys here. Musa gave it the big over 22 runs. DeLonghi's trying to get out of here with just 11. He's got his final ball of the 5th over. And that is hit nicely for a boundary by Zazai. He's over 100 strike rate. 15 runs given up by DeLonghi. United needs to just forfeit right now. Call it a game. Zalmi is crushing them right now. There's still one more over, and they have 68. We can have an 80 power play, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen it before. I did not think that I would see it again anytime soon. Shatil says, look out for the PSL product placements, Nick. They are funny. Will do. Will do. Appreciate that. What an innings for Harris. This is just his 3rd match. Wow. Just his 3rd match ever? Is he that young? He's not a very tall guy, which doesn't mean anything. Besides, that might be proof that he is young and he's still growing. Wow. Please get harsh on CFA. Oh, please. We would love that. Come on. Score predictions, Nick. How much are Peshawar getting? If they get 80 in the power play, and then they are just as conservative as possible and get only 50 in the next 10 overs, which I don't think they're going to, but let's just say, then you're talking about like a 131, and then they'll probably get a 60, 190. I think 200 is very conceivable at this point. I don't know how the middle overs are going to play. You get out Harris in this over or the next few overs, then you're talking about maybe not as high. But this guy's crushing it. Zazai's heating up. And United has shown no implications they can slow anything down. We got 31 in the chat. That's our high for the potato today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Here in CFA Nation, we like to try out different leagues, like to try out different cricket, and get as much as we can with the time that we have. And so this is our first PSL game of this season. It's not our first PSL game ever, but if this is the first time you're watching PSL, we welcome you. Thanks for joining us and watching it with us. No problem, Mr. Ozjod. And just as I said that, I lose 6 viewers. There's another boundary right there. Harris doesn't care how many viewers we have because he's still going. Oh, Liam Dawson. I know this guy. He's the appeal king. Watch for the appeal. Watch for the appeal on Liam Dawson. He's going to appeal everything he bowls that's not hit. But that might not happen because these guys are connecting on everything. Thank you, Renell. Appreciate that. Nick, I know. Oh, my gosh, I know. 95 runs. I didn't see the rest of the score. I saw that last night before I went to bed. I had to do like a triple take. Okay, is this really day one? Oh, and he gets eaten up. Liam Dawson doesn't need to appeal because that's a wicket, baby. Oh, that's crushing. What did I say? What did I tell you? What did I say? Oh, they are going to review. They are going to review. If Harris goes down this over or next, you can change completely the complexity of this game. I think he's done. I haven't seen the replay yet. Fair delivery. Liam Dawson does not need to appeal. Impact is good. Oh, I don't know. Does that hit his glove? Does that hit anything? That may hit the top of his glove, but that might be too high. That might be not out. Liam Dawson does need to appeal. That might be not out. What do you guys think? Not out? No, not at all. Not at all. Let me get you on here. Absolutely. I'll be on for at least another 40 minutes or so. Let's get some Ozjot up in here. Ultra Edge. Nothing on the bat. I think it hits the, it hits the glove. It hits the glove, but I think it's too high. I still think it's too high. Not out. Yep. Ooh, that could have been disastrous for Zalmi and the way they're going. Okay, Ozjot, I sent it up. I sent it to you. Wow, that could have been disastrous. Dawson, that was a good ball. Fooled Harris completely. Harris got a little too comfortable in his slogging skills here. But he still runs up on the track on the next ball. This kid's crazy. He's completely fearless. Oh, he's completely fearless. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Easy there, Siddhartha. Easy. Oh my goodness gracious. That was crazy. Huge appeal, not huge appeal, huge review, and that worked out quite nicely. Man, things are really slowed down in between those two balls, these last balls. Liam Dawson's doing some. He's doing some maintenance work here. Appreciate that, AH. Big time. Akshay, I don't know. I might. Oh! He caught it! There's the wicket. There goes the Zai. Dawson gets his wicket. There's no review that's going to reverse that decision. DeLonge gets the catch. I didn't think that ball was going to carry as far as it did, but it did. What's up? Quality shot. How are you doing, my man? Great work with the tennis. Great work with the boxing. Good to see you in the chat. I didn't think that ball was going to carry as far as it did. Look at Liam Dawson. He's celebrating like he just won the World Cup. I absolutely love it. What's up, Ozjot? How are you doing?
I'm good. Hello, everyone. Thank you for doing a PSL stream. First off, really appreciate it. Mine is going on too, but I'm not doing anything on there, so I'm all good. So I thought I'd jump onto yours and join you because I really want to talk about it. But because I'm working, I can't really do a proper stream like 2 hours, 3 hours. So I thought I'd just jump in for a sneaky
I
few
love it.
minutes.
That
Yeah.
is
How you doing
hilarious.
anyway? How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. Also, I finally figured out how to watch cricket on my laptop. So I can watch about half the games on my laptop so I don't have to sit in front of the TV. And as soon as I join, by the way, there's a wicket that falls. So
I
big
know.
wicket indeed. Big wicket
Isn't
indeed.
that crazy? Well,
Yeah.
they had the reverse on the review,
Yeah.
but then that one, it was just, again, it was such a low hit shot, but it just sailed right to him. I mean, it
Yeah.
honestly was parallel to the ground, did a little, what do you want to call that, horizon type shape.
Hmm.
And DeLonge got, look at the girl. She stand up. Let's take pictures, baby. And then a wicket comes out. Are you a
You know
Zalmi
what?
fan?
No, I'm an Islamabad fan. I was born in Islamabad,
Oh,
lived
you
there.
are? Oh,
Yeah.
man. Getting crushed.
Six players are
That's what I've
not
been
available for
told.
them now. Yeah. Yeah. So what can you do?
That's crazy. That's unfortunate. Is any of that COVID or is just other things? Oh, that's
None of
straight
it
in the
is.
air. That's straight in the air. Oh,
I think I'm behind
no.
you for the first time in ages.
Okay. Well, oh no.
It's
You're
fine.
not gonna be too
If it
happy.
no, no worries. Um no, none
Oh,
of
you're
it is
not gonna be
COVID.
too
It's
happy.
injuries, it's bubble fatigue, national duties as well. I can't believe Oz. What in the world did? What is wrong with both of you? Why would you not call? Why would you not call? It makes absolutely no sense. It makes no
It
sense.
seemed like this is like their first match, right? And they were so excited to get some action, and they run right into each other.
The non-wicket keeper, so Musa Khan, right? The guy who opened the bowling.
And yeah, he got
It's his
crushed with his
first.
22 runs. Get him
Yeah,
out of there!
it's his first game. The only reason he's playing because six of the people
Oh,
left,
because you
right?
guys are
They
out.
can't
All right,
play,
so he's
so they
one of the
had to get him.
replacement players.
Yeah. Yep. Sorry
Wow, I
because
mean,
of
that was a can of corn.
the
That was right there. Azam had that. I feel like Azam had that in his gloves,
did he
and
did.
then Musa just knocked it out.
Yeah. That if he caught it, that would have given him the confidence to think, "Oh, I can bowl well," and then he'll, when he comes back, he'll have that confidence inside him. But now he's just like, "No, I want to get off the field. Let me go, guys."
Look at
Yeah, I
Dixon
am.
Nash. He's like, there's another clip for the funny drop catches compilation.
Right.
You're
I'll tell you
creating
this.
content, United. You're creating content for somebody.
I'll tell you this. Very important. Islamabad United fielding since they moved to Lahore has been so bad that I would be their best fielder. Right? This is how bad I was called Pasha
Sign up.
Butterfingers. Right? I was Butterfingers. So just imagine, like they dropped about 5 to 6 catches in the last 7 overs in the previous game, and they just won by 1 run because Karachi can't buy a win. Okay. Otherwise, it would have been just like, oh my goodness, it's really
I
disappointing the
got to
way. But
correct myself. It
yeah,
wasn't Musa's fault. Azam just straight out dropped it. The
did he not?
fact that
Oh
Musa was there
yeah.
made it look better for him, but Azam would have dropped
Uh,
that regardless.
I tell you something. I think he probably slowed himself down because he saw maybe there was someone there.
What happened? What? Oh my gosh! It looked like no. There's no way they saved that. That's a 4. You got to watch this boundary coming up.
Yeah,
It looked like the
yeah.
guy like blacked out or something. He just didn't try afterwards.
Oh, he slipped.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh, he
It's
slipped.
farther away from that
Yeah,
angle.
yeah, yeah. He
Oh
slipped. Oh, I feel
man.
bad for him. I
And I
feel
was
bad.
just gonna say that the United did a good job of surviving that last over in the power play. They had only given up like 6 runs or something like that. But
Yeah.
now they start the boundary in this over.
It's not sloppy fielding. Yes, Puneet, I agree with you. Sloppy fielding. Where is Mr.
It's been
Overt? He's chilling. He's chilling like a
he's got fatherly duties today. He'll be on tomorrow giving a solo stream for you all and your viewing pleasure for India, as I have fatherly duties tomorrow. But I wanted to check out PSL tomorrow because my Quilanders are playing. That's the team I root for,
Oof.
and I haven't had a chance to see them play yet. I've been watching every day. I check to see, are they playing today? Are they playing
Yeah.
today?
I'll tell you this,
Tomorrow's
Fazan.
not a good day.
Fazan from Quality Shot, he's a Kalandars fan, so you guys can enjoy the
Oh, nice.
good. They're doing great things. They're 5 out of 7. They've won 5 out of 7, and they beat the Sultans as well, who were unbeaten until Lahore Kalandars were like, we lost you once, that we're gonna win this time, and they won quite easily.
Oh, look at
So
that
yeah,
full toss. Oh my gosh. That was the highest full toss ever. Oh, and he almost caught it, but it was past the boundary. This match has got all kinds of excitement in it. Yasir Khan.
I'll tell you
Oh, I
something
can't believe
funny.
I'm ahead of you.
Oh my god, that's a no ball. That should go for 6. Yep, that's a 6, and it's a no ball, and it's a free hit. That is
Oh
hilarious.
man.
That is hilarious.
That was so high. We got 38 in the chat. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like the stream. Appreciate it.
Like and subscribe.
If you want to hear this game being called in Urdu, right? Go to Cricket for Us 2.0. You can hear the radio of it. But I prefer you do it once I'm done.
I appreciate that. Yes, and of course,
6.
stay here until then.
6 on the free hit.
I'll tell you something really cool, Nick. You've probably never seen
200.
both of these guys bat, but Mohammad Haris,
No.
one of the most exciting prospects in Pakistan in terms of keeping and his batting prospects.
Oh, he's
and
a keeper too?
Yeah,
Wow.
and Yasir Khan is kind of a keeper too, but he's more of a pinch hitter, and he can smash it. And we've seen him hit 2 sixes on the trot now, so not the best at bowling either, unfortunately.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you, Nikhil. This guy's got a strike rate of 300 right now. Yasir Khan, jeez Louise. That was the best way you play a free hit. You
Yep.
get yourself set up with your legs. You just go for it. I mean, he hit that like 10 meters past the boundary mark. I hate when guys go for singles on a free hit. I don't know what it's called a free hit for a reason.
Yep.
They're
Thing
still
is,
almost at 14.
yeah,
Jeez.
I'll tell you this: they might just go past 250 if they keep playing the way they are. They might
Was
go
it the
past 250.
PSL that had a crazy video game score like that, or was that something else I'm thinking of? There was some
Rec-
match about a month ago, maybe that had like a crazy. I think it was PSL, right?
It might be. It might have been. It might have been PSL. It might be one of the associate nations as well, because I know they score like
I
260,
don't think it was
270.
the Bangladesh Premier League. I think it was one of the early
Mm.
games of the PSL,
Was it
but it
230?
was
Was it
insane.
230? I
I
think
think
it
they were
was.
both in the 200s, and one
Yeah,
was like super high.
yeah, 100%. This is Yas's third match as well. Two youngsters. Yes, 100%. I agree with that.
I do like Dawson a lot. I saw him in England a little bit. I make fun of his appealing, but so far he's got the only wicket. He's only got up 6 runs in an over, and he almost had 2 wickets. It was called a wicket, but a good review was called. Harris has got 58 for 24. He's cooled off, Mr. Ozjon. He's cooled off. Heat up again.
He's basically right. Okay, as long as Asjad's here on Cricket for Americans, I'll slow down, and then no one has to see his reactions being sad and happy at the same time, because I like the player, but I support Islamabad. So I'm in that middle zone where I'm like, which way do I go? Which way do I go?
Yeah, when
Oh, that's
you
a good.
feel good about a kid,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is gonna fell short. Oh, good. Was his foot on the boundary? He had all
I'm
parts
behind.
of his body on that boundary when he was trying to stop it. It would be pretty miraculous if he was able to get there before his foot touched.
Yeah, just him.
I wonder if they're going to
Just
look
him.
closer at. Here we go.
Ooh, let's see.
Yeah, his
Uh
foot is all types of
oh, that's
touching.
four. That's four.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
four.
4.
That's four.
All types
That's
of
four.
touching.
Yeah. I wanted to mention there's a really good point here. Piyush is talking about, oh no, not Piyush. Oh yeah, it's about domestic stuff and what's been changed. Can I quickly just touch upon the domestic structure in Pakistan? What's
Yeah,
happened?
it's not is it the one with your name on it? This one here? No.
It was like a minute ago.
Okay.
About a
Yeah, go
minute
for
ago.
it.
Yeah.
There
So
we go.
basically, there have been recent changes. The main structure has remained the same, but the difference is they've actually started to pay the players a lot more. They've started to promote domestic games a lot more in Pakistan, and trying to get people to come to the stadiums, because post COVID, post everything, and because it's really really cold, they're trying to find easier ways to kind of push that into the Pakistan scene. On top of that, if you look at under 13 and under 16s, they're trying to concentrate a lot more on those formats as well. It's not just men's domestic, it's the younger stages as well, and in the next couple of years they're trying to focus on the women's side of things as well in terms of the cricket thing. So yeah, it's looking good so far. It's looking good from a Pakistani perspective. um,
Yeah, I know you were excited when he was appointed.
yeah.
And, with any kind of change of leadership, it's going to take some time before. Speaking of change leadership, this is why, as a DC fan, switching gears real quick,
Mhm.
I'm so mad at just the way DC is run. They've gone through 3 or 4 different presidents in the last 4 or 5 years, and how do you build any continuity? So it's good that this guy's making changes here in the Pakistan domestic leagues, and hopefully, they don't treat him like they do at DC Films, and he's able to last more than 18 months, which I'm sure he will.
No, thing is, do you know how he got the job? So the prime minister of the country was Pakistan's captain when Pakistan won the 1992 World Cup, right? So he played with him. I'm not a fanboy, Fazan. I just think he's a lot better than you think, right? Fazan hates him
I
because
love it.
he criticizes Pakistan a lot. Okay, I like that he criticizes Pakistan, and then he says a lot of good things about India comparatively. So Fazan doesn't like that personally. He's like,
Oh,
why
yeah,
can't
that
you
would
be
I can
equal?
see that.
Right?
Yeah,
So I'm
I can
like,
see that. Yep.
he's trying to better Pakistan, and he's trying to bring in, astroturf pitches, or not just standard pitches. He's trying to bring in a lot of drop-in pitches, which is good from a Pakistani perspective as well. So he's doing great things, Fazan. So stop it, right?
I love it.
I'm kidding, but yeah, um, it's he basically, the prime minister of the country was like, I need to appoint someone in this job. What do you think? And Ramiz Raja, the current chairman's like, oh, can you choose this guy? He's like, nope, I don't like him. He's like, this guy, he's not good enough. This guy, he's not good enough. He's like, do you know what? Do you want to do it? He's like, there's no pay. He's like, do you want to help Pakistan cricket? He's like, okay, yeah, sure. So that's how he took the job. He's not getting paid for this. He's spent all the money that he is he's spending. It's his just savings that he's using, but the board has
Wow.
money, but he's not getting paid. At least that's the story he said, and that's what he said in interviews. So now, if someone does correct me, please do correct me. But he's like, yeah, there's
He
basically
must. Oh, Musa. They allow Musa to come back out. Are you crazy? What are you doing in this kid's young career? You're going to demolish him. He gets a dot in the first ball. That's pretty nice.
right.
But
Nick, this guy Musa, right? I'll tell you something funny about him. He
don't tell me
debuted
he's like the
against
next up and
Australia.
coming player because he's getting demolished right now.
He debuted against Australia in 2019, the second test I think against Australia, and in a test match he was going at 6 and over. He got absolutely crucified, for lack of a better term. Sorry for the puns, but he was 18, 19 years old, and Australia just obliterated. That's what I said last time. When I spoke to you last, I was like, Australia scored 600 and Pakistan scored like 160 because
Because of
Musa got.
Musa?
Yeah, Musa was one of the big reasons why.
Oh, I got a question here. I love that. And someone said about DC, I know you're joking around, but just want to clarify. Like Ozjod's shirt, that's the kind of DC I'm talking about.
Yeah. DC Comics.
Yeah, we know you're an Osvert fanboy, Han Solo, and we love that you are. Payush says, hey, Nick, do you know what a drop-in pitch is? If not, Ozjod can explain. It's interesting. I'm assuming it's when they literally bring in the pitch and they install it as if you would like on Minecraft or some nonsense. But let me know if I'm incorrect.
No, you're right. So it's not too weathered it's not going to be a flat track 9 times out of 10. It's going to have a bit more oomph into it. Okay. And that's something that.
I'm throwing that ball.
And the thing is, in Pakistan right now, apart from Rawalpindi, most of the pitches, they're not completely flat tracks, but they do prefer batting over bowling. So what the aim of the game is to make it harder for Pakistani batsmen to bat. I'm a Han Solo fan. Everyone's a Han Solo fan, Gabe. Wow. Wow. All hail the king.
I want to know, Han, how many pictures of Gabe do you have at your shrine in your closet? I just want to know that answer.
I only got 3.
You call yourself a fan. How dare you?
Right, there we go. Chatil's also explained it in an interesting way there. Drop-in pitches are used when multiple sports are played in the same stadium, which isn't the case in Pakistan. Yeah, but the reason why they want drop-in pitches is because they're not easy to manage. They're a lot harder to manage. It's just the fact that they will provide a bit more diversity in the type of pitches the domestic players are playing on. So for that reason, the players that are at the end, the players that you get are going to be more well-rounded, if you know what I mean, rather than just being able to play spin but not be able to play anything above 90 miles an hour. You see what I mean? Or anything that
I like
bounces.
that. I like it when it's not so much this or it's all this or whatever, and it dictates because I feel like that becomes a conversation after the game. Is well, it was just a flat track, or it was a turning track, or whatever. So I like if it's a little more balanced. I can't imagine like how expensive that would be to just put a drop-in pitch, but maybe it's not too bad. It's just dirt.
No, it's pretty expensive, but
Okay.
I think they've got two grounds they've officially highlighted that are going to have drop-in pitches in the next year or so if everything goes well. So yeah.
Don't look now, but Moose has only given up 3 runs so far in this over. I'm glad for him because man, he got destroyed. He got treated like he was Tom Curran or something like that earlier on.
I thought you were going to say Tom Cruise. Because he does look a bit like Tom Cruise, I must say.
He's got the hair from Mission Impossible 2. Jihan says, what will the pitches be like for the Pakistan-Australia Test Series? Raging turners or just flat? Great question.
So there's 3 grounds. So the Rawalpindi ground is, in the first couple of days, will be a little green, and then it will become a slightly more spin-friendly track.
Is that going to be caught? Nope. There's no.
Nope. Yeah, it's fine. That's what I expect right now.
I didn't think that was close to the boundary. Oh, Harris Khan. Moose is going to have nightmares. He's going to have flashbacks. He's not going to be able to see a picture of Harris.
Oh, dude, he's absolutely tonked that. That was huge.
Yes. It was like right here, and he was able to angle that up and out. Anyways, keep going.
Yeah, sorry. So basically, through the days, it will become more batting friendly, and then on day 4/5, it will be more spin friendly in general. But at the same time, in Pakistan, the benefit is pace is always in contention in some way, shape, or form, especially when the ball starts to reverse swing. So The question was, is it going to be Raging Turners or just flat? I think it'll be more flat than Raging Turners. The only place I can possibly think of it being even remotely like Chennai, right? See what I did there? Is going to be Karachi, right? That's probably the closest you could get it, but it's not going to be as spin friendly. It's a lot more. Well, do you know what? Australia is really good, and they're number one in the world right now. So I'm gonna say Pakistan hopefully doesn't lose all the games. And
What's your prediction?
my
Because your man
prediction,
Pazan has 3-0 Pakistan, baby.
yes, I think I said it with Fazan. I said one all. I said 1-1 because I'm being safe. I think Pakistan will win one game,
There you
and
go.
Australia's definitely gonna win one. Definitely,
I
definitely gonna
can't
win.
wait to watch your live streams because, no offense, but I love how nervous you get. Like, Ozjan is mild mannered. He's as cool as the other side of the pillow, unless he's watching Pakistan international play. Because, he turns into Osbert for crying out loud. Oh, they're trash. Oh, I can't watch. Oh, they're going to lose. And you look at the score, and they're up by 150 runs or something like that. I
Well,
absolutely
that's
love
what
it.
happened when it was Pakistan and India. They were 150 for zero, needed I don't know how many runs, and I was like, Pakistan can still lose. Oh,
So we got
Jihan.
Dr. Jihan, we got Fazan there, both sides
Yeah,
of
I'm
the
in the middle.
spectrum. You're in the middle. I never ever want to call for a whitewash, and it's tough for me because it's the first time in 24 years. We got 62 in the chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Appreciate the support. You always got to favor the home team, right?
Yep.
Pakistan, I've always been told, land the pace and swing, but Australia's pretty good at the whole pace part, at least. So, and swing as well. So it'll be really, really interesting. I'm not sure how well in the past Australia has played in Pakistan.
Pretty
Anytime
alright.
you go anyone's home ground, it's tough. It is subcontinent. So I'm going to say everyone's going to be a decision. It's going to be 2-1 Pakistan.
Oh, I love it.
The
I love
opposite of
it.
you, Piyush. Here we go. Puneet's got my back.
I love it. I
Even
love
Jihan
it.
has to concede. I'm just joking. Don't think this will be a whitewash. They will do well to win 1 to 2 tests. There you go, Dr. Jihan.
Nice. So yeah, my take is I'm doing the first session of the first day, and I'm going to try and do the first session of every day. But if we get to a position where I'm at work and the match is on a tight squeeze, I don't. No offense, I'm not. I'm going to stop working. I'm going to start streaming because I'm going to be like losing my absolute mind. Because this is a series I've been looking forward to since I was 6, Nick. Since I was 6, I've been
Wow.
waiting for Australia to
And
come
I'm
back.
doing the math. That would be accurate. Holy cow. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
That's what is that? 5/6 of your life for crying out loud almost?
Yeah. Exactly.
83% of your life you've been waiting for this. And I just realized right now, I forgot to finish my point. I got so excited about all the run scoring. South Africa got bowled out for 95. And I know you're going to say India 82, India 36. I get it. But South Africa and New Zealand got bowled out for 95. I looked at the score last night before I went to bed. They batted first. And by the third session, New Zealand was already batting their first innings, and they already had 100 runs for like 3 losses or something like that. I haven't seen the score updated since, but 95 runs is all they were able to muster. And some kid named Henry, 7 wickets.
I'll tell you something about Matt Henry. He is one of the most underrated bowlers I've seen with New Zealand. Okay. What he does is he doesn't play most of the games. And then when they have to rest one of their guys or when one is not available, they're like, Henry, come on in. And he just comes in and takes wickets. He is very, very talented.
He's swinging might give him a cold. That should be a wide.
Yeah, whichever format he plays, he's just very, very good. At home, New Zealand is always difficult to play. But Matt Henry, considering the conditions, South Africa were outclassed. And imagine, New Zealand has never beaten South Africa in a test series before. I think they've won matches, but I don't think South Africa has ever lost a series. Please, in the chat, do correct me. Yeah, lowest score since 90 years. And just imagine, New Zealand, no Trent Bolt, no Ross Taylor, no Kane Williamson. Let that sink in.
It's embarrassing. And I'm not going to lie. I have nothing against South Africa. Okay, nothing against them. That's a wicket right there. Oh, he spiked it. He spiked it in the air. He threw it on the ground. Musa, all that frustration, all that angst for a tough day at the yard. He gets that easy catch, and he spiked it on the ground. Someone throw a flag for unsportsmanlike. Come on. Oh, man, I love that.
He's so happy. He is so happy. You know, Harris has played well, but I feel bad. He's got 70 of 32. That is an
He tries to be too
outstanding knock.
cute sometimes. I've noticed today.
I must say he's 20 years old.
Never,
He's a child.
I've never seen the spike before in cricket. That was awesome. But yes, Harris, very, very impressive. I think it was Varun earlier saying I think it's more the bad bowling than him doing well. But you got to give this guy 70 off 32. He got 50 off 18. And you knew they were going to slow the run rate down here in the middle overs. They've already got 40 so far in the middle overs. They're not even at the end of the 10th over yet. But that was a silly shot right there. He's tried a few times trying to do this or that. And maybe he's thinking, I want to try to advance my game and show my repertoire. But Musa placed in the perfect spot. Props to the captain there. Easy catch. I love the spike.
Han Solo's comment, please, Nick, please.
Han Solo. let me explain something to you, okay? I don't think you understand what the Justice for Renil movement's all about. Because soon enough, Gabe's going to be asking for justice for Han because I'm going to hit that block button. How dare you? How dare you? And my argument to combat that is look at what Chris Wokes did in the first half of the IPL season last year, okay? In India, the guy was one of the leading wicket takers in the IPL. So take that, baby. What's wrong with you?
Someone's asking so Karachi Kings have lost 8 games out of 8. And the 2 games they've performed really well in are the last 2 games. And I was like, oh, maybe they'll get a win. Nope, they're not going to win. Maybe they'll pull something out. They should have won against Islamabad. Even though Islamabad's my team, they should have won against Islamabad. But what can I say? Karachi doesn't know how to win. They have Babar Azam in their side. They have Chris Jordan in their side, who now is owned by
I heard he got 50
CSK.
on 4 overs or something like that.
Of course he did, but they still won the match. That's all that matters. No, wait, they lost. Never mind. Forget what I'm talking about. They still lost the game. I forgot they they didn't win. And yeah, there's you like Shaheen Afridi.
Wow.
You've seen Shaheen Afridi bowl. You've seen Marnus Labuschagne bat. And there's a comment here by Piyush talk about Shaheen versus Marnus. I'm so excited. There's a video on Twitter if you get a chance, Nick. Marnus Labuschagne practicing how to play against spin in his like conservatory kind of like extension. Amazing video. He's done it on. He's done it. For like
I was so sad to see Marnus go unsold in the IPL. I didn't even think he was willing to play in the IPL. So disrespectful.
Yeah, I think he really should. He's so good. He's played.
He's so much fun.
Yeah. The thing is, he hasn't even debuted in T20s for Australia yet. So maybe it's his decision. Well, if he's in the auction, then obviously it's not his decision. But like maybe that was what he was thinking. He was like, oh, I play in England. I play in Australia. Maybe let's go for the IPL and then I might transition to the T20 internationals, right? Oh, man.
I think this is the easiest question ever. I can predict the answer, Ozjon. But Bar, is he a good 20 player?
He is a good T20 player. The issue is everyone will dispute this fact or have some sort of say on it. My take is if you look at what he's unable to do, which is finish off games, then yes, his ability is lacking in that front. But if you look at the rest of his batting, he is one of the best batsmen Pakistan has produced ever, right? Right now, he's one of the, and people might disagree with that, he's probably in the top 10 batsmen in the world right now. He's maybe even the top 5, okay? He's just slower than the average T20 player. That's his big drawback, especially in the PSL. If you look at him and you look at Rizwan, they've got similar strike rates, they've got similar averages, but because Multan is winning and Karachi is losing, no one is talking about Rizwan's slow strike rate because Rizwan hangs in there and then scores 76 off 50, like he did yesterday. Yeah. But at one point, he was 40 off 38. But in those
he did that in the World Cup in a few matches too.
Yeah, exactly. So I think Babar Azam is a very, 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 very good batsman. He's just not a power hitter. He's a stroke maker. He's a timer of the ball. That's just what it is.
Magic Master Tricks completely agrees with you. Han Solo continues to troll me. He's not afraid of me. That's okay. You shouldn't be afraid of me. I'm all talk, no bite. Osvert says, that's right, government name. Chris Jordan already in mid-season form. My wife has warned me to order some Zoloft whenever I stream CSK games and drink nothing but chamomile tea because it's going to be a painful season. Man, he hates himself, some Chris Jordan. I honestly, I would like to have Chris Jordan on my squad, but that's just me. I see more upside than anything else. Babar Azam is like a slightly younger Rory Burns. Oh, wow. Han Solo is hating the world today. What happened to you today? Okay? Did someone urinate in your coffee or something? What is going on here?
Oh man! By the way, guys, I don't know how many people are in the chat, but please like and subscribe to Cricket for Americans. And if you want to look at more videos, there's a really cool IPL mega auction review on Cricket for Americans. It's not too long. It's not longer than mine. Just imagine. It's like 20 minutes shorter than my review. So please do check it out and like it and comment. Do all
That
that
just
good
means yours
stuff.
is better.
No, it just
Appreciate
means
that.
that I just couldn't ask the right questions to kind of get short answers. I was just talking and talking. I'm so happy. One of the videos has done pretty well for myself. Like the Devon Conway videos got like 800, 900 views, and I didn't expect that. It's like a minute and a
Nice.
half talk, and I was super excited when I found out because I forgot to check YouTube for like 2 days. Apart from boring reviews, also for anyone who doesn't know about boring reviews, there's really great reactions every single day. There's a brilliant reaction by the boring land
Appreciate that.
kings and queens. So I'm telling you,
Boring
Nick, I
land.
watch it too much. I really need to do some work. I really watch too
No
much of
such thing as too much, my friend. No such thing.
Oh man.
That's cool to hear about your success with your recent videos.
Thank you.
You know,
Appreciate
YouTube
it.
is such a hard thing to predict. But yeah, look
I
at
agree.
922 on the Devin Conway, 232 on the Rashid Khan.
Yeah, I'm
Yes, your IPL auction review, 59 minutes. You got Aaron on there. I had this other goofball with me, unfortunately. But
hey,
that's
hey,
awesome.
hey. That goofball is not a goofball. He is a smart, smart man. He is so good at predicting what team CSK is going to pick. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing.
The board. Oh, the board.
I saw the board yesterday and the names were still there, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh man.
that was I don't know what's a bigger failure, the board or Musa before he gets that catch. Now, getting back to the match, this strategic timeout is supposed to be 3 minutes. It seems like it's 45 minutes. United has done a good job, especially that last over, only 5 runs they gave up. They got the wicket there. Harris is out. All right. So we got a new batsman in there, new batter in there. We'll see what needs to happen, but they're already at 116 at this midway point after 10 overs. You know, simple math for someone that doesn't watch cricket, that'd be 232 score.
Yeah.
But we could be talking about a bigger score. It all depends. You got Malik in there, who's no slouch whatsoever. Yasir Khan's been doing great. I mean, and then you got Liam Livingston coming in after that. So, and even Ben Cutting, maybe for a bowler, he might be able to get you a few runs. Who knows later on at number 8?
Dude, I'm telling you, Ben Cutting in the last game had this like kind of rivalry with the bowler, right? He hit 4 6s in an over. In 5 balls, he hit 4 6s to this guy. 4 6s. It was amazing to see. It was awesome. It was so good. It was so good. And I don't even
That's
support any
awesome.
of those teams.
I don't know if this is accurate, but we got to trust Magic Master Tracy says Crick Info is getting 30K views with 1.71 million subs. CFA got 30K also. He's talking about our auction stream. Thank
Oh,
you so
that's
much for that.
amazing.
That's awesome.
Do you know what? The best part about the way you guys handled it, you did 10 hours. I can't believe you did 10 hours.
That was all
Like,
Gabe. I only did half of that. I almost died at doing half of that.
I did it an hour and a bit and I was dead. So I commend both of you.
I
And
don't
Aaron
know how
jumped off.
Gabe did that.
Aaron
Aaron
jumped
jumped
on.
on for
Yeah,
like 4.5 hours.
great job. Great job. It was a lot of fun. I never thought I would enjoy a guy doing this. Going once, going twice. No, I'm going to wait for 10 minutes until you
Oh,
actually decide. And then I'm really sorry to
and
say this,
this.
and then
The
fall
guy
down.
from the Kings was driving
Yeah,
me crazy with
yeah.
this.
I feel like it's an auction. It's not like, yes, it's a lot of money and all that stuff, but I just don't agree with an auction being so controlled by the people, auctioning thing, like the paddles.
I
Like,
agree. They shouldn't have
stop.
that kind of power.
They should be
If
like
it was
the
me, we would have
Oscars.
been done in 4 hours with
Yeah.
both days. Boom.
It should be like the Oscars. If you talk more than 30 seconds, you're off.
Right? They start playing the music.
Yeah. Oh,
So we're back to action. I got about 5 more minutes I can go until I got to, because my kids are supposed to get ready for school, and one of my kids I don't trust whatsoever.
that's no worries.
That was a dot ball, but Yasir Khan fell down and something happened. He got tripped up. Nice little spinning action there. Oh, it hit his knee. He swung, missed it, hit his knee. And it looks like he's got a bat that has the name Malik on it. I thought that was Yasir Khan. Is that like a brand for bats?
Yeah. Malik. I used to have a Malik bat.
That's funny. I wonder if
years
Malik
ago.
has a Malik bet.
He used to, but then there were too many jokes, so he stopped.
Oh, I would have welcomed him. There's a boundary right there, back into what Zalmi's been doing all match. Tell you, the best thing about streaming this for me is getting to learn about these players. It's my favorite part about streaming any match. And it's great to stream matches of teams that you're familiar with because you can talk about this or that. But all these players I didn't know about, these two teams, I don't think I've ever seen, even my previous PSL matches. So this has been a lot of fun. I love watching the Quilanders, but this has also been a lot of fun. And Harris was fantastic, especially those first 2 overs. If you guys missed it, he went on a tear, especially the first 4 overs, went nuts. And right now, Zahir Khan and United is just trying to weather the storm. They're trying to get this to be under 200. I would think that would be their mantra right now. Let's get it under 200.
Their mantra should be under 220 because there's no way they're getting to under 200. The way these guys are batting,
You think that's impossible? I love it.
Well, it seems
We've
very
seen
impossible.
crazier things, right?
Yeah, we've seen. Also, speaking of crazy things, there's no AB de Villiers in the IPL this year, so like I can't process that. Like I tried to process it, I just can't. It's so weird. It's gonna be one of the weirdest things.
Talk
But at
about
least,
AB.
yeah. At least
Unfortunately, as an RCB fan, he
Yeah.
wasn't the typical AB last year. So
Makes sense.
I think he made the right timing choice, but it definitely, for someone that's watched it way longer than I have, I can understand how that would be very weird because he's probably been there most, if not all, the seasons you've been following it.
Yeah. Ask Jared. I know he means Asjad. Ask Jared with the best comment of the day. IPL auction needs to be like the Oscars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks,
I
Gabe.
think he's saying that that's the best comment, even though the typing was challenging there. He does the talk to speech.
Oh, really? I do that. It never does what I want it to do. It never says what I want it to do.
I always got to get out like some kind of deciphering, encrypting code or something like that, programming to figure out what he's actually saying. But there was something that either you said or someone else said. I don't know.
Baby.
I was just gonna say, I'll say it just here live. I don't care. When you get a chance today, share with me Aaron's information. I want to send him a thank you and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll send it over. No worries.
I could ask Gabe, but I've been meaning to ask him for like months. I keep forgetting to, so I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll send it over. I'll send it over right after you turn. Also, thanks for the song.
Today's his birthday. Look at that. Oh, you're welcome.
I sent a few back when you get a chance. There's no subtitles, unfortunately, but if you want to do a reaction, you could do a reaction, or you could, listen to it without a reaction.
Sometimes that's better because I can just listen to it and not worry about reading along and kind of missing some of the songs.
Yeah. That makes sense.
No Morgan, no fun. What's wrong with you?
There's a comment on my stream, and I just want to highlight this. Abdullah says there seems a chance for peace in Ukraine than a win for Islamabad United from here.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Nothing but the best for the innocent citizens of those countries right now. But that's probably absolutely accurate.
I've got a lot of my colleagues are from Ukraine. They're working in Ukraine, so they're like, we might have to run away or do something. So it's really unfortunate what's happening there.
Yeah, one of my daughter's best friends. I can't remember which parent, but one of the parents is from the Ukraine. The other one's from Russia, and they fell in love and all that kind of stuff. But I didn't have a chance to talk to him about it. But this will be my last over. We'll see. Ooh, keep swinging. Might give him a cold. Try to get the stumps there, but his leg was firmly behind the line. We got Yasir Khan, 30 for 20. He started off 18 for 6 with a 300 strike rate. He's come down a little bit since. But the bowling has improved from United. It seemed like they had a huge case of the yips, which would make sense if you have 5 or 6 guys that don't typically play for that side. Dawson's in there. He's been their most economical, I would think, from the top of my head. I'd look at the facts right now. But when you're giving up 124, he's only getting up 13 on 14 balls. He's got to be the most economical. The run rate is slowly dropping to just almost 11. And we're looking at halfway through this over. Yasir Khan's still a strike. Malik is still trying to find his way. 5 for 5. No problems there. Yeah,
the thing with Malik is, can you imagine this guy's turning 41, I think, this year, if I'm not wrong.
Is he really?
And, yeah.
Oh, Musa once again cannot stop the bleeding from happening. A boundary. He tried his best, but just passes outstretched fingers for a boundary for Khan.
Mirza, I think it's his second game. I think Dawson played the previous game as well, if I'm not wrong, and he didn't have he bowled quite well in the previous game too. And yeah,
Yeah, I've
Musa's
only
had
seen
a
him once
horrendous time.
internationally, and he was pretty impressive there.
Yeah, he's a bit on the older side as well. He's been playing for quite some time, Liam Dawson, because I've heard his name for over 10 years now. So for me, he's like,
Okay.
yeah, he's not one of the new guys. But yeah, Shoaib Malik. The thing with Shoaib Malik is he's not officially retired from international cricket, especially T20s. So he wants to improve his game against pace bowling as well,
Nice catch,
because in
buddy.
Australia he's gonna have to face a lot of pace bowling too. So that's why he's like, I'm gonna play PSL. I'm gonna try and play whatever games I can, wherever I can, because the Australian conditions are quite different to what he's going to face here. And if he's in form, then he's going to do really important things for Pakistan. And I really like him now. Like he debuted in 99. In 1999, he debuted.
Wow.
So there's only like a few players. There's only a few players who've played through 4 decades. I think Tendulkar is one of them, and there's a women's cricketer as well. But yeah, Shoaib Malik's one of the few who's spanned four decades. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And he
And once
came in as a
again,
spinner.
you
Yeah, sorry,
give
go on.
good information because the projected scores, the lowest run rate they predict is still going to be a 217 score.
Yeah,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Had a great turnout. Definitely will do more PSL matches this season, no doubt. This was a lot of fun. Thanks, Ozja, for coming on and making it even more exciting. Thanks for the audience, even you, Han Solo. Thank you so much for joining, for supporting. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts afterwards. And look out for my recap for this match. Once we figure out what the ending is, I'll watch the rest when I'm at work. Hopefully. Watch it in the background. Unfortunately, I'm a little more in person than Ozjad. There's a boundary right there. But thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ozjad.
of course.
Have a
Pleasure
great
as
day.
always. Please like and subscribe.
And until next time.